Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Remember your childhood summers when you spent the whole day outside drinking from the hose? Our next guest says letting your kids go feral this summer might be the best thing you can do. Here to share more, we welcome parenting expert and mom of 7, Hannah Keeley. It's so great to see you.
I am so excited to be here with you, Hannah. This is going to be so much fun.
This is fun. And you've survived many a summer with your 7 kids, right? Because they're big kids now.
Oh, they're all grown up, like 20s and 30s. But here's the deal. I didn't just survive, I thrived. I love it. Like summer just gives you permission to go a little feral.
I love it. And let's lean into it. Let's talk about kind of going in the opposite direction of maybe our inclination is to overschedule and overstructure, and we've got to let that go a little bit, right?
Well, we don't have to let it go, but it helps to kind of do a little work around it. Like, why do I feel like my child needs to be structured? Why do I feel like they need to be scheduled? And what I've noticed from coaching moms for over 25 years is that one thing a lot of moms believe in is they're not enough. And so when we feel like we're not enough, that we always need to be doing more, what do? We put more there in our child's life, and it gives us evidence, okay, I'm doing something. They're in class, they're taking dance class, they're taking music classes, they're in camp. But what if that was unnecessary? Like, what if, here's a crazy thought, Hannah, what if for every mom who is watching this, you're already enough, and now you have permission to just lighten up and have fun?
That's tough. I totally hear what you're saying, and I can relate to what I've got to fix everything and make them perfect and give them the perfect childhood, right?
Ooh, perfect is a scary word if you think about it. Like, there's really no perfect, and perfect actually causes you to be paralyzed. If you think you need to be perfect, what do you do? What do you do first? There's no enough. And so if we let perfect go, what if we can embrace the perfect parenting role that I'm supposed to have for my child? Like, that's not perfect. It's just what works for me and my child. And that could be as fun, as wild, as crazy, as feral as you like.
Yeah, because every family is different, and you know your own kid best, so you're going to make the best decisions for them. What about boredom and letting boredom happen?
You know what? It's so cool that you said that, Hannah. I remember when my kids were all little, I had this huge binder, and it said, "Mom, I'm bored," on the outside. And inside where I would put all these cool craft ideas. So my kids, as soon as they, like, if that word ever came out of their mouth, it was like, all right, we got a lot of chores around here. Do the laundry, fold, go clean the kitchen. And so they never said that. But here's the problem. We think boredom is something bad. But if you think about it, children really don't have an opportunity to be bored anymore. As soon as boredom creeps in, there's a device, there's a screen, there's a game, there's something. And boredom is actually not a problem. Boredom can actually be a portal to amazing curiosity and creativity that your child would not have otherwise, because they're just always like bombarded with stimulation, screens, and that sort.
Yeah, well, and how do we take a break from screens, at least maybe lessen some screen time, hopefully throughout the summer season?
You know what? This is where, as a mom, you got to roll up your sleeves and do the hard work. And sometimes that means, guys, we're putting our phones away. It could be one thing I'd love to do when my kids were little is we had a bedtime, like we all put our phones away. When it was dinner, phones go away. So what if this summer we have like phone hours? Maybe they have their phone for maybe a couple hours a day, and they use it in that time, not just for entertainment, but for creation too. Let them start a YouTube channel. Let them start doing their own like comedy on Instagram or something, but provide a way for them to be creative. And then when you open up all that space that's usually packed full of screens, now they can get outside, they can play in the mud, they can get wet. I always thought at the end of the day, if my kids were not dirty enough, I probably didn't do a good job.
It's so true. It's so good for them to just get outside and find their own way, and it helps them build their confidence too, right?
Oh, 100%. Absolutely. Think about it. When you become curious, you try things, you fail, you try again. We have an aversion to failure, but if you think about it, every amazing thing that's ever happened came out of failure. You had to fail to get the right idea. So this provides, okay, it didn't work doing it that way. Try another way, try another way. And what could develop confidence more than to not just have failure, but have failure and push past it and get success?
Well, and if some of these things feel like maybe a bit of a challenge to implement for parents, maybe trying something different, if you can successfully kind of get over the hump, the parents get to win too, right?
You know what? I really do think the parents get to win because we need to come face to face with what we feel are our own inadequacies. And if we think I need to do more, then we have then do a little work around that. Why do I think I need to do more? What if I'm already enough? And what if I'm the perfect parent for my child? And what if we could just enjoy this summer?
Great advice. I'm going to try and take it with me this summer with my kiddos for sure. Thank you so much, Hannah. It was great to see you.
Oh, it's always a joy being here. Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.